Alright, so I'm doing my wiring for the new stereo, and so far I have this connector soldered to this side of the speakers. I took the blue wire out because this wire was next to the green one, and this one is for an amp turn on. I don't have an amp in this car at the moment, and the wire it's only going towards the radio. Now what I bought off eBay is the reverse wiring, since my car doesn't have it, as you can see. Yeah, a sec. I can take this one out. Anyway, this is the other side here, and as you can see, this one has an orange wire on this side, and you had one on this side, and has two on this side. So one is for the illumination, which is this one, and the other one's for the dimmer. The dimmer is the one that goes all the way to the other side. So I connected the dimmer, but excuse me, there's no dimmer on my car. I have an illumination wire though in the car, but there's no wire coming out of this reverse harness here. So I was wondering if I can use the dimmer for illumination, but I think those are two different things. I'm pretty sure they are. So that's one question there. And this wire is my power antenna, which the Metro has on here. And I guess the other question is, I saw this wire is for the power antenna, but it also says an amp. Let me see here. Amp. Power antenna and amp continuity. So I guess this would go there, but I don't have a power antenna anyway. But I was wondering, can I use that same wire for the amp if that's the case? I don't have an amp again, but I just want to know because it has two functions on that. So let's see here. So the only question is the illumination wire for me, I guess. This is the ground, so I gotta extend that. But the one I need is the illumination wire, but I don't have that wire going out this way anyway. So I want to know what the deal is with the dimmer. Can that be used as an illumination, or can I just leave those out? Because that's what I wanted to say, or about the illumination wire. Although it's here, the wiring for the stereo doesn't have an illumination wire. It only has this orange one, which basically says that the orange is my dimmer. If I can find it on here. Yep, it's a dimmer TFT orange. So I'm not sure if that's the same thing as an illumination wire for this stereo or not, but I wanted to put the video, or use a video to make it easier to see what I'm doing here. So I got pretty much all the wires working, or solder. I just need to figure out the illumination wire, because I know that's the one that I need in my car, since it does have that. And I'm looking at my wiring here for the car, and I don't have a dimmer, but I do have the illumination wire, and I know it's labeled on the car because I remember seeing it. I still need to take out the other stereo, but basically I'm trying to put my reverse wiring on it. So I pretty much have all the other wires. I just need to figure out the dimmer. Not sure what's going on with that one, since this is excuse me, the illumination, because the Metro has the illumination wire here, but the stereo does not. Again, this is the one I took out, which I was this was from this side, and since this side doesn't have the blue one for the but I guess the power turned on. That's why I took it out, because as you can see, this piece doesn't have it. And I'm not using any of the headrest speakers or rear speakers at the moment, but if I ever do, I'll just plug it to this and then just use this connector. But I'm gonna leave it out for now because I don't have any of those. So I just want to leave that there so it's nice and neat, so I don't have to do it in the car since it's a lot harder to do it there. For the most part. And then the other two wires I have is the pink, which is the, let me see here, the brake indication light. Looking at the diagram, and the green, this goes to the reverse light, signal light, reverse driving. Guess that's the light on the shifter, but I have a stick shift, so, and I don't have a that type of camera, so I don't really care about those at the moment. But anyways, this is the one that I'm pretty concerned about, since I need to solder that in. Let me see if I can get rid of that. There we go. So this is my male side for the car, and I was lucky to find it, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, that's what I'm working with here.